Tax season is here, and if you're a freelancer, you could be leaving thousands of dollars on the table. These are the top 10 tax deductions every freelancer should claim in 2026. Miss any of these and you're paying more than you need to. Note: this information applies to US-based freelancers and self-employed individuals. Welcome to the Freelancers Wealth Blueprint. Let's get you every deduction you deserve. Deduction number 1, the home office deduction. If you work from home, this is one of the most valuable deductions available. Your space must be used exclusively and regularly for business. You have two options. The simplified method gives you $5 per square foot, up to 300 square feet. That's a maximum deduction of $2,500 with 0 receipts required. The regular method lets you deduct actual expenses based on the percentage of your home used for business. This includes rent or mortgage interest, utilities, insurance, repairs, and depreciation. If your office is 200 square feet and your home is 2,000 square feet, that's 10% of your eligible expenses. Run the numbers both ways. The regular method often saves more but requires more documentation. Deduction number 2, health insurance premiums. As a self-employed individual, you can deduct 100% of your health insurance premiums. This includes medical, dental, vision, and qualifying long-term care insurance. You can also deduct premiums for your spouse, dependents, and children under 27, even if they're not your dependents. This is an above-the-line deduction, meaning it reduces your adjusted gross income directly. Use Form 7206 to calculate and claim it. One catch: you can't claim this deduction for any month you were eligible for an employer-sponsored plan through a spouse or other job. Deduction number 3, retirement contributions. This is where freelancers have a huge advantage. You can contribute to retirement accounts and deduct every dollar. With a solo 401k, you can contribute up to $2,500 as the employee in 2026. Add employer profit-sharing contributions of up to 25% of net self-employment income, and your total can reach $72,000. If you're 50 or older, add another $8,000 in catch-up contributions. Ages 60 to 63 get an even higher catch-up of $11,150. A SEP IRA lets you contribute up to 25% of net self-employment income with the same $72,000 maximum. Every dollar you contribute reduces your taxable income dollar for dollar. On $50,000 in contributions, you could save $12,000 or more in taxes. Deduction number 4, the self-employment tax deduction. You pay 15.3% self-employment tax on your net earnings. But here's what many freelancers miss. You can deduct half of that amount from your income tax. If you paid $10,000 in self-employment tax, you get a $5,000 deduction on your income tax return. This is automatic on Schedule 1, but make sure you're not overlooking it. Deduction number 5, business equipment and software. Computers, monitors, desks, chairs, cameras, microphones. If you use it for business, you can deduct it. For equipment under $2,500, use the de minimis safe harbor election. You deduct the full cost in the year you buy it. For larger purchases, Section 179 lets you deduct up to $2,560,000 in 2026. That's more than enough for any freelancer's equipment needs. The key requirement? Equipment must be used more than 50% for business. If you use your laptop 80% for work and 20% personal, you can deduct 80% of the cost. Deduction number 6, business mileage. If you drive for business, whether meeting clients, going to the post office, or picking up supplies, you can deduct your mileage. The 2026 IRS standard mileage rate is 72.5 cents per mile. Drive 5,000 business miles, and that's a $325 deduction. Track every business trip with an app or log. The IRS requires documentation of the date, destination, business purpose, and miles driven. Commuting from home to a regular office doesn't count. But if your home is your principal place of business, trips to meet clients are fully deductible. Deduction number 7, professional services. Accountants, lawyers, bookkeepers, business coaches. Any professional you pay for business purposes is deductible. This includes tax preparation fees for your business return, legal fees for contracts or business formation, and consulting fees for business advice. If your accountant charges $1,500 to prepare your Schedule C and business returns, that's $1,500 off your taxable income. Deduction number 8, business insurance. Professional liability insurance, errors and omissions coverage, business property insurance. All deductible. If you're required to carry insurance for certain clients or contracts, that's a legitimate business expense. Even general liability insurance for your freelance business counts. Just make sure it's specifically for business, not personal coverage. Deduction number 9, education and training. Courses, certifications, conferences, and books that maintain or improve your current skills are deductible. The key word is current. Training for a new career isn't deductible, but training to get better at what you already do is. Online courses, industry conferences, professional certifications, and business books all qualify. Keep receipts and document how each relates to your business. Deduction number 10, the qualified business income deduction. This is the big one that many freelancers underestimate. Under the QBI deduction, you may be able to deduct up to 20% of your qualified business income. Thanks to the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, this deduction is now permanent. If you have $80,000 in qualified business income, you could deduct $16,000 before calculating your income tax. That's potentially $4,000 or more in tax savings depending on your bracket. There are income limits and restrictions for certain service businesses, so check the rules or ask your accountant if you qualify for the full deduction. Here's a quick example of how these stack up. Let's say you're a freelance designer earning $100,000. Your potential deductions: home office simplified method, $1,500. Health insurance premiums, $6,000. Solo 401k contribution, $20,000. Self-employment tax deduction, $7,065. Equipment and software, $2,000. Business mileage, $1,500. Professional services, $1,000. Business insurance, $500. Education, $500. QBI deduction on remaining income, approximately $12,000. Total potential deductions, over $52,000. On $100,000 gross income, you might only pay tax on $48,000 or less. That's the power of knowing your deductions. The bottom line, track everything. Keep receipts, use accounting software, and don't leave money on the table. If you want to dive deeper into any of these deductions, check out our videos on solo 401k strategies and the home office deduction. Links in the description. See you in the next one.